So ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa said to appear before the party's Integrity Commission over the alleged cover-up of a 2020 robbery at his Phala farm in Limpopo. In an explosive affidavit deposed by Arthur Fraser last week, the former spy boss claims 4 men gained access to the farm in cahoots with Ramaphosa's domestic worker and allegedly stole about $4 million. Ramaphosa has maintained his innocence on this matter. The ANC's NWC has now welcomed the decision by the president to voluntarily present himself before the commission. But what exactly does the tripartite alliance partners actually make of the latest developments around the president? Let's bring in Bheki Ntshalintshali now, who's the General Secretary of COSATU, for the Federation's view on this. He's live to us, incidentally, from Geneva this morning. It's great to have you on the program, sir. Thank you very much indeed for making time. As you can imagine, there's already been widespread reaction to the president's decision to voluntarily appear before this commission. Some are saying it's a PR stunt. The commission is toothless because of its track record. Given that public perception, is this the right way to deal with this, do you think?
Good morning, and good morning to the viewers at home. As we understand, the matter is that it has been reported to the police. The police are investigating. The president has confirmed his collaborations with the investigation. On the other hand, as the ANC normally does on some of these issues, is to bring these matters before the Integrity Committee. So we'll find nothing unique about these things, or nothing that should be suspected in dealing with those issues. Of course, in a divided movement, people will not have the trust even on the Integrity Committee members, depend on how their ruling is. Others would welcome for it now, but whatever the outcome may be, people will still be divided. So it's part of our life nowadays.
It's not the first time, of course, that the president is before this commission, specifically in relation also to large sums of money. I think it was in 2020 he appeared before the Integrity Commission in the wake of allegations that donors in the CR17 campaign essentially allowed the president to buy the presidency, as it were. And these allegations were coming from some members within the party itself. There are still those who feel that that matter wasn't handled correctly. And so with that hanging over the president still, again, is this the right body to go to sort out any other speculation around what actually happened when this robbery took place?
I think the ANC, as far as we know, remember, we're not in the ANC. That's the only committee that they have that can deal with these matters. And if you are going to be setting another special committee, there will be still tongues wrangling as to why you subjected the president to different processes, not to the one that everybody is subjected to. So the ANC divided will be divided for a very long time, and they will not going to be only divided about the processes, they will be divided about the outcome. There will be those that will never accepted any outcome unless the president is found to have violated the ANC ethics.
Oh, I thought we might have lost you there. All right, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're not necessarily part of the ANC, but you are part of the tripartite alliance. And let me ask plainly, do you feel Ramaphosa has a case to answer to?
I don't know. On allegation, you don't want to judge a criminal matter based on public opinion. You must give the authorities an opportunity to investigate and bring evidence to the fore, and be able, therefore, to make a decision as to what the investigations are all about. You can't have a public opinion that cannot be backed up by legal matters, if one may use that word. So let's allow and give the investigation an opportunity.
The president has made certain concessions, though, that, for instance, a robbery did take place. He went on to mention, though, that it was reported to his presidential protection units, but not necessarily to police. On the basis of the facts as they stand before us, I'm sure you'll agree that there are still several questions around why something like this wouldn't be taken to police, especially if cash was stolen.
I will not know how the presidential things work. I will not have anticipated the president coming to a police station to lay a complaint. I don't know whether it happens in that way. But I would have expected that those who are dealing with the security of the president or who are looking after his affairs and all those things would have done that way. His argument has been that he reported to VIP were part of the SAPS. I don't know how it works, those issues. I will not want to speculate whether that was the right platform or not. The issue that is going to come up for is whether the matter was reported to the authority that have the right to investigate.
COSATU, of course, openly supported Cyril Ramaphosa in the lead-up to Newzroom back in 2017. He, of course, had made several promises about the kind of leader that he would be in this country. Given the optics around this particular issue and several others, I guess, throughout his presidency, are you satisfied with how Cyril Ramaphosa has essentially handled his position at the helm?
I think from personal view, I can just say there's a mixed feeling, but organization is organizations. This matter, fortunate for us, is that before the ANC conference, there will be a COSATU Congress. Delegates from the different unions will be able to express views in regard to the choice that we have made and to come to the conclusion as to what is the way forward. So I don't want to speculate and be ahead of our unions. It would be regarded to be not of me to do that. But we're going to do the assessment and do it appropriately.
As the current General Secretary, do you have any regrets?
No, that's why the General Secretary is the General Secretary of the Federation. It's not a personal issues on these matters. We will make the contribution to that debate.
All right. It would be remiss of me not to also get your reaction on part of the big stories here in South Africa around the arrest of the Gupta brothers, Atul and Rajesh. We understand that they were arrested in Dubai and are currently in custody. It's been hailed by many as a step in the right direction in trying to finally close in on those who are alleged to be behind state capture in this country. How is COSATU viewing this?
I think we should appreciate that one. There should be a message to any criminal activities and criminals or alleged criminals that you can't hide from the from the law wherever you are. If you are accused of something like of this nature, you should be brought to books and be given an opportunity to explain yourselves. So we've been calling and we've been praying that the Guptas one day will be arrested and brought to court. And we appreciate the effort that the international community has cooperated in this particular case.
Bheki Ntshalintshali, COSATU's General Secretary, thanks very much indeed for your time. Really do appreciate it. And of course, we'll keep watching both those stories as they continue to unfold. Once again, thanks very much indeed.